Hello, Ungoogleable. Welcome to your life. Today is beautiful. Please autumn.
For over 150 years, only one star has brought you the stars of fashion, beauty, and home. And now, we're bringing our designers right to your phone. Introducing Macy's Backstage Pass. Your chance to access fashion advice, beauty secrets, and insider tips. And any phone is your ticket backstage. Simply grab your phone, then find a Macy's Backstage Pass. Use your QR reader to scan the star, unlocking exclusive videos.
Stephanie's wearing it in black denim, all sorts of detail and trim. It is the piece for spring.
No QR reader? Just text READER to Macy's to download one. And anyone can participate by texting the keyword beside each Backstage Pass to Macy's. Find your magic on your phone with the Macy's Backstage Pass. That's the magic of Macy's.
How are we going to do this?
Put the covers on them.
Delighted to welcome Thomas Piketty tonight to the Columbia Maison Française for a talk on inequality in America, the 1% in international and historical perspective. And this talk was organized by the Maison Française, working in collaboration with the Program for Economic Research as a co-sponsor, and we are also joined by the Heyman Center as a co-sponsor.
I got the large.
Sometimes it takes an outside observer to identify certain social realities that have escaped notice to insiders. Alexis de Tocqueville was one such outside observer of American society. His Democracy in America, published in 1835, remains a classic today. And central to his book was an analysis of the social conditions that led to the disappearance of the aristocracy and the growth of a more egalitarian, democratic society in America. Thomas Piketty and Emmanuel Saez have also managed, as outside and as French observers, to shed new light on a key social fact of American life today.
Oh, wow.
Not democracy in America, but inequality in America. Piketty and Saez compiled and analyzed statistical data going back to the early 20th century, and one of their key innovations was to examine not just inequality in earnings concerning the top decile, but concerning the top 1%, and even the top 1% of the top 1%. And their comparative research, along with other co-authors, allowed them to put these changes over time for top earners into an international perspective. Their work has found its way into White House budget documents, the media, and even presidential politics. The New York Times describes them as, quote, two academically revered, if publicly obscure, left-leaning French economists whose work is the subtext for the battle over tax fairness. And the Wall Street Journal has called them rock stars of the intellectual left, which I don't think was meant as a compliment in the case of the Wall Street Journal. The 1% and the 99% have become part of our lexicon and provided a slogan for the Occupy Wall Street movement. And today, these numbers, these percentages fuel public debates about inequality and fairness in America. So we're delighted to have Thomas Piketty, who will now be presented by Bernard Salinier, who is a professor of economics here at Columbia.
So welcome everyone, and I see Thomas is paling because of my title. So we share a number of themes, an interest in public finance.
Thank you for logging out. Today was a wonderful day. Please come back tomorrow. Red, blue, green. Mic check 1 2.
Congratulations. You reject the good enough. You reject words like symbolism and postmodernism. Obsolescence is not part of your vocabulary. Every night, every day, every step of the way. The diktat of fashion. The agenda of the color wheel. Gone. It takes more than a pretty face to catch your attention. I repeat. It takes more than a pretty face to catch your attention. Good. That is very good. Clear source decoded. For you. For the most perfect moisturizer. The most advanced cosmetic lineup. Scientifically proven, scientifically tested. For you.
Congratulations, calibration completed.